Alright, cool. I think I'm live.
Does it continue,
Check it
especially
out.
given the event risk we have next week?
I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, we're up 4% global equity, so I'll show you something later on. Equity markets in the region, it's slightly bit here, coming to highs a little bit. That didn't last long as far as the euro gains were concerned, the strength coming through there, and the rips off during and around the ECB meeting. Some of it's yields were pushing down. The soar across commodity markets probably not too obvious when you look at this losing streak in oil prices, indicative, I guess, of one of the same thing we've been banging on about these last few weeks or so. The slowdown that's really starting to show up in many of these assets, particularly in commodity markets.
Yeah, we're starting to see that. A lot of questions, of course, on the ECB, as you mentioned, the fluctuations that we're seeing in euro dollar
as well. All right, cool. So we live. What's up, everybody? Crazy markets this week. What pairs y'all want to get into? What pairs y'all want to trade today in terms of volume? So here y'all real good. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. We have 5 vision there. Oh yeah, let me tell you the other people on live in the room. Yeah, so let me know what pairs y'all want to look at right now. We can get into them. You can probably unmute your mic and I'm sure you guys will hear you. Somebody said, crazy market. Euro JPY, all right. Let's look at Euro, NAS, SPX. All right, we'll show you normal. We go keep calling out like that participation. You already know. That's what it's about. Euro JPY. So if you're on YouTube and you hear my little doorbell ringing, that's everybody from Money Game doing this thing here. You know, they got the Zoom link and y'all got the YouTube link, so they can talk, they can do all that type of shit. You know, y'all can unmute y'all mics if y'all want. So first request we got was Euro JPY. Euro JPY might be overbought. Let's check it out. So off the top, when I look at a pair, I was trained to do it. I always like look at the 15-minute chart. And then now how I trade, I look at other angles too. When I trade on my phone, I look at the 1 minute. So if you look right here, my right arrow is going. It looks like Euro JPY is near a low area. You do a little refresher because it should show my little names. Close the window too. It's hella loud. Y'all hear all that traffic outside. Big city shit, you know. Alright. Oh, look at the ones to BNB. Let's go back to Euro JPY. I haven't took a lot of trades this week, but like every trade I took this week hit for me, so I feel cool about it. I might try to trade a little bit more aggressively. So on the 15-minute chart, we see the red line Euro JPY is here. One of my favorite little indicators. Euro JPY is here near the low, and we got if you in Money Game, you got the same indicators I got. You got the open and close right here. You see, you got a cool open and close on the 15-minute for an open to buy, so it looks like it's buying on the 15-minute right now, and especially how it's near this low. And we take our ruler tool, you can see like it's like 50 pips from the low. So you could do like a 60 pip stop loss or something like that. Give it a little room to bounce to the low. It's buying on the 5-minute too. Let's look at that. Let's look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, it's selling, but that's a really, really big time frame. Let's look at the 2 hour. 2 hour is selling. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is buying. So we do see a buy on Euro JPY. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the charts too. Shit. Copy, link to chart. Put my notes. Euro JPY looks bullish. And let me give y'all some take profits and shit and the stop loss. So here we go. I got this little tool right here. This little long position tool. Entering here. Yeah, my stop loss, I actually like make it a little bit more under here though. I give it a little bit of room to like, yeah, I give it to 139.6 exactly. That's cool. That's like a cool amount of pips. And then whatever, you get the idea. Then my take profits is all the way up here. And here's like, you know, some little lines to make the take profits. So like, look, I'm here, taking profit here. Taking profit here again. What's that? 140.2. I'm taking profit like every 20 pips on this shit, pretty much. Especially here, here, here. Lucky if you get up to here, here. You feel me? So that's what the fuck? It just went away, y'all. Y'all seen that bullshit? That's crazy. I guess I pressed the wrong button. What I pressed. Let's see if it. Hopefully it saved that shit. If not, y'all just get that regular chart or whatever. I hope it didn't save that. Oh, it did save it. Cool. So Euro JPY looks bullish. I'm gonna send y'all this chart right now. So I will get like a Euro JPY buy. That's not my pair like that, so I'm not about to hop in right now, but it does honestly look good to hop in, no lie. So, you know, I gave y'all a little stop loss right there. You can hop in there if you want to. Pretty sure that trade will probably work out. Always use risk management in case you don't. Definitely gonna look at indices for sure. Let me see what else we got here in the chat. Work this shit. Okay, somebody said ETH USD analysis for the weekend. All right, I'll get to that one too, Benzo, in the YouTube chat. How do I go back to my Zoom shit? Chat. Man. Okay, here. Euro JPY, NAS, SPX. Let's see if anybody asked for anything else. That's it. All right, so somebody said ETH for the weekend. So I'll go that one. So I'm definitely looking at NAS and SPX for sure. So we're gonna go to ETH USD right here. Gotta make sure you select the right one. All right, so for the wire net right now, it looks like ETH can sell on the 15-minute chart. You know what I'm saying, y'all can unmute your mics and you can ask questions or say whatever you gotta say if you want to. What up, Noah? Like, see, like for the past couple of days, we've been having like cryptos range up. On an hour time frame, it's still buying, but that was like it's way up here now. So we're gonna look at the 4 hour, and that'll give us like a little estimation of what's it gonna do for the weekend. And if you ask me what it might do for the weekend, I honestly can't tell you right now. But if you look at your 4 hour chart right here, which will get us closer to the weekend, it looks like it's gonna sell. And I'll probably hop back on Sunday or something and do like another live. Who knows? I might hop on whenever. This is like my first time actually going live on Zoom and motherfucking YouTube at the same time. I usually just go live on one or the other. Mostly I've been doing Zoom with the Telegram link lately, but I'm about to just be doing it on both. So, you know, if anybody misses the broadcast or whatever, they can just go back and look at the shit, and maybe they can learn something from it, and you know, become a better, profitable trader. But ETH looked like it could correct. I ain't gonna say correct, but could just drop down a little bit. I say if ETH was gonna drop down during the weekend. This is actually the wrong shit on the short position. I think ETH might go short if Bitcoin goes short. But let's see. ETH is not gonna go to no 1700, so I will keep my stop loss like at 17, the max. And you can see ETH actually, who knows, depending on what Bitcoin does. I ain't gonna say this weekend, but it actually could go back to like 1200 level, like about there. I feel like ETH could fall back down there, or you know 1400 or whatever. Like you feel me? If Bitcoin start dropping, then ETH is probably gonna drop as well. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm not gonna even print this chart out or whatever because that's on the weekend. That's not right now, but you know, like right now it's bullish on the 15 minute, on the 4 hour. It's in for the weekend, so it might sell the weekend. But price action changes a lot with cryptocurrency. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna look at SPX500 and US30 for sure. Anybody got any more pairs you can call? You can type them in the Money Game chat, or you can type them in the Zoom chat or whatever. I'm over here rolling in some plants right now, if you know what I mean. Let me see what's up with this chat. Sunday will be good, so we are ready for the next week. Yeah. I'll try. I remember my man Forex used to go live on Sundays, man. I used to learn like a whole grip. I was already like a profitable trader making money, but this nigga's super trader. Like, he be trading way longer than me. So when I would hop on his Zooms, I would hop on that shit like every Sunday for like a year or two. He would do it. I learned like a whole grip, market analysis and shit. And y'all can still go check out ROKKSTAR YouTube, man. This nigga's a real GOAT, man. Like, he don't really go live or anything like that. You feel me? But he just got like a whole fucking encyclopedia on his YouTube page. You feel me? Like, you can just go back and watch all Pioneer videos, and that shit'll really probably get you right. You feel me? Like, I can even go watch his videos right now and get right. Like, he made a video on every Forex topic there is. So, you know, if I could recommend anybody to go research and made a video about everything, it would be Pioneer. Another good YouTube channel you can watch, it's a dude named Wix Don't Lie. He be coming on, and I live in LA, so it'll be like nighttime for me. He be like live trading. He do like a lot of JG and shit. He like a way more aggressive trader than me, like a scalper. He be like, just he'll take a loss, he'll take a win, but just by watching somebody trade live like that, you feel me? You're gonna really get it. He even made devices and inventions and shit that like close your locks faster and shit like that. Me, I'm not that type of trader like Wix Don't Lie. I kind of like pick my shots or whatever. Like, you feel me? Like, I kind of just like mark up XBX, NAS, US30. They kind of run the same way. I might run Jerk 30 for time cryptocurrencies. And I don't just trade like Forex pairs that much. I know how to trade them. Obviously, I can mark them up. But my whole thing is I like to do is the indices. I used to be a gold guy. I look at gold today just because we're doing a YouTube thing. I know people might watch this shit like, what's up with gold? I don't really try to trade gold like that either because it's like a lot of funny shit happens when you trade gold. Gold can have fucking gigantic wicks. Watch, we can go to gold right now and show y'all some big ass wicks. So look at that fucking shit on the 15 minute. Like, what the fuck? And this, let's if we get it tighter, you feel me? You see like a lot of little wicks on gold. Here's a wick. If you go in here, I'm just gonna tell you, like, a lot of people blow their account, use too big of lot sizes. When you trading gold, can really fuck you over. You gotta know what you're doing. Most of the time it'll work out with your analysis, but every now and then you'll see like some shit like this where gold did a crazy wick. Like, look at this shit right here. Hide the indicators. Y'all see that shit right there? Crazy wick up and down on gold. Like, you know how many accounts that fucked up? And this is like a real, like, that's like in a minute. It's like 10, 15 minutes. You know how many accounts that fucked up and hit their stop loss, hit somebody else stop loss, hit they take profits, all like, that was fast as hell. Look at this wick on gold. Like, gold can wick you out and hit your stop loss or whatever. And you kind of gotta have a stop loss when you trading gold, or else, you know, that shit ain't gonna go that good. Yep, liquidity graph, says Jazz. What's the name? Tillionaire. Yep, that's how you spell the Tillionaire right there. Only person I can say I really recommend, like, yo, this dude videos is real. I learned some shit from watching him. He's certified. I know him in real life and everything. You feel me? He's certified. Certified GOAT. Yeah, he got like, sometimes I'll drop his videos, like, he be having little videos, little strategies, like, one of his first videos, not first, but one of his videos I really liked was, he made a video about, like, how to scout gold or whatever, like, how to make $1,000 a day off of gold, and I kind of, like, use that strategy on other pairs or whatever. You can still do it, I can still do gold. Gold used to be my favorite pair when I first started, then I just, like, got into trading indices. How I even got into trading indices was, Pioneers nigga influenced me to trade this shit. And you know, I did my own thing. Also, I studied Kim from IML. Like IML Kim, I learned a lot from her as well, trading on that 15-minute time frame. So, you know, as a trader, it's like martial arts. You just get a little bit from everybody, learn a bit from everybody, and you get your own style. And you know, like shit, I'm a very profitable trader. I got a high win rate, but it's a lot more traders that might be smarter than me, that are more knowledgeable than me. But I use indicators, so, you know, these indicators is like, you know what I'm saying, cheat codes. So they might know all the patterns and all this and all that type of shit. I might know enough of it, a little bit of it. Obviously, I've been trading for years, but, you know, these indicators right here with some know-how really just, you know what I'm saying, maneuver me around the market to where, like, oh, gold, look at gold on the 15-minute. What does this tell us about gold, y'all? It's selling. And pay attention, I'm on a 15-minute. If I really want to drop down, I'll check out the 5. Sometimes I'll scalp off the 5 and trade into. We got to sell on the 5-minute as well. So gold looks like a sell. Gold could, you know, like I said, gold is crazy this week. But if we do an analysis on gold, let me drop it since we on YouTube. You feel me? So it's gonna be a short position. Here's our entry, right? And shit, we could go all the way back down here on gold. You feel me? And then let me back it up a little bit so I can get a decent stop loss. Let's see if our entry is 17.15. See this wick right here? I'm gonna make my stop loss like above this wick. Like, see this little last little wick right here, 17.23, 17.25. So that's like 100 points. It's from 17.15 to 17.20 stop loss. But like, I'm trying to take gold to 16.80. Of course, that's not. I'm not gonna just hold one take profit. You feel me? I'm gonna take profit on all these. Look. Let me go back to the 15 and drop it down lower. I'm gonna take profit everywhere. You feel me? You gotta take profit. And then I hope you guys know how to move your stop loss and profit. If you don't, maybe I'll make a video on that. But it's definitely videos in the Money Game library and the Money Game education. You just type it in there, and you know, it's definitely videos on how to move your stop loss and profit and all that. And I will look to take profit at these different levels. These will be my targets for gold. So gold, XAUSD looks bearish on 15-minute TF time frame. So everybody should know that bearish means sell and bullish means buy. I know when you first start trading, people are like, what the fuck are they talking about? That's what that shit means. And yeah. Drop gold for y'all. Oh, you did that gold? No, that's not fucking gold. Drop shit. Sure, I got that gold chart. Got gold chart, copy link to chart window. So I guess if y'all ain't got no other questions, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go get to these indices. You feel me? And yeah, that part. And the reason why I was stalling out looking at the indices, it's 7:24 for me. It's about to be 7:30. So when that bell hits, it's like Asian session's already open, but it's like that shit about to be really, really open. Like, you know, Japan, China, Hong Kong, they all about to be open. So it's like the perfect time to start looking at them and get an analysis on what might be going on.
Yo, what time is that at? That's at 8 o'clock?
In 5 minutes. Hey, like low key, they shit changes seasonally too. So like, you know, they shit at 3 o'clock the market opens. Then like 2 hours later, 5 o'clock, it's like a couple of openers, like Australia type of shit. Then at 7:30, which is in 5 minutes, that's when that shit is like really open. Then at 8 o'clock, it's like when 8 o'clock hits in the West Coast, that's when I start putting in trades and shit. Like if you notice, like when I used to be real crazy hard at trading, I really wanted stupid amount of bread. I would damn near stay up all day trapping on this trading shit, and I would sleep I go to sleep like at like 1:30 p.m., which is like 30 minutes before the market closed, when the market is already dead, and I wake up like around this time, just get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and shit, you feel me? Because the market be like dead around those little hours, like the market just now starting to wake up, you feel me? So you just notice more shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to like to trade as much anymore, but I still could do it if I want to, but shit, a lot of times my trade is already in, like my sell or my buy is already in New York Open on the indice, and then by the time I wake up, that shit already hit take profit. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I've been striking out in the
oh,
New York Open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the setups that I usually see, like they happen like a couple hours like after the bell.
What pairs you been trading on New York Open?
Shit, NAS.
All right, let's go to Nasty Nas then.
I mean, I caught one on Monday, and then that's when the fucking bounce happened, and I missed the bull run.
You see all this volume and everything, everybody? Let me see. Look, and that's around New York Open if we go up in here today. So openings, y'all can see my screen. This is when this big ass area right here. This is when that opening bell hit, and y'all can see it on the volume. Like it's a lot of movement. It went up a whole lot, like it wicked, and it went down a whole lot. And that's all between. This is like all in. It's like all in 1 hour's time. It did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So 30 minutes before New York Open, the market started moving a little funny, and then 30 minutes after it started moving funny, and then it starts clearing up. A lot of times my trade is already in from Asian session or London session on New York. I think I heard Maryland in the chat or saw Maryland in the chat saying that indices is gonna sell in Asian session, and she be right on the money too. So, and I used to be like a market bull. Charger. I used to be like a market bull, but I feel like the market is bearish, at least my depiction of it. So I be looking for sales now, but kind of now it's more so I look for sales, buys, whatever I could get, like whatever I can make off this market. And here's the main move I do, y'all. So shit, what I'm doing, how I'm getting a lot of bread right now is I'm just taking less shots, waiting on the 15-minute indicator, of course, though, right? Let me throw all this shit in the trash. All right, so the first thing I'm doing to see what's going on with the market is I'm looking at this 4-hour chart. Boom. If you in Money Gang, you got the indicators that we got. You feel me? You see what this shit is saying on the 4-hour chart. Y'all see that shit? Do y'all see what it say? We got the harmonic scatter on here, right? It says it's a shark down sell. So we got a bearish shark pattern forming on the 4-hour. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we should be looking for sales on the 4-hour. So that's a good indication, right? But my main go-to is this open and close. So let me really see what the fuck that's saying. I don't even know why I can't see it. So if you can't see all your stuff, you gotta just like take some stuff away. So my open and close, the last indicator it gave me was a buy, which is way down here on the 4-hour. And we already that was on the 17th. We is 21st now. You feel me? So sooner than later, especially with this bearish shark down, we should get a 4-hour sell. And what's crazy is you gotta watch which one you're using. US100 is one thing on TradingView, but you can go to NAS100, and NAS100 is like the same, but it run a little different. Like it might already have that shit on NAS. Nah, okay. I like to trade the US100 one on TradingView. Little minute things like this can fuck you up if you don't know what you're doing. But you feel me? This is my little chart I always fuck with. You know, you can see. The cool thing about TradingView is it saves your little charts. So we got that open just happened. I got Bloomberg on the screen right now. So we already saying like, all right, we knew it bought up way down here,
And so we looking for the session to switch to a sell. The larger time frame indicators switch to tell us it's time to start selling. My thoughts is already should be selling. Why do I think the market should be selling right now? Well, I'll tell you. Let me see. GU and EU indices, Forex moving like a NASCAR. Yep. Can you drop the new indicator in the VIP chat? All right, bet I will. It's already in there though, but I'll drop it again. So after this, I'll look at EU and GU, then we'll go look at SPX and the other ones. But all right, 4-hour chart. I'm looking for sales. I'm looking to try to get into the sale, even though it could be buying up. So that's my idea from looking at the 4-hour. Let me go to the 2-hour though. The 2-hour got the sale already. Like we didn't get the sale on the 4-hour yet, right? But we looking for it. But the 2-hour already told us to sell. Now look what happened though. If you listened to what the indicator told you on the 2-hour, you got in here at 12.5, whatever, and now you're down. If you click sell, then you're down 1,000 pips because it's at 12.630. Why? Think about like, all right, this is a big amount of time, the hour time frame, so them pips ain't nothing. Look at the last time I gave a buy signal. It gave a buy signal at 12.2, and it took you 12.250, and it took you to 12.480. So it gave you like over 2,000 pips. So right now, if you took the 2-hour signal, you low, you in the negative. So I don't just go off of what the 4-hour tell me or the 2-hour. I look to say, oh, the 4-hour or 2-hour telling me it's time to sell. Cool. I'm gonna look to sell, but I'm not gonna just hop in the sell right now because it told me that. What I'm gonna do is the sale's supposed to be cracking. I'm gonna pay attention to what's going on. All right, I'm looking for the sale from the 4-hour and 2-hour. What do? I go back to my home base. I go back to the 15-minute. And I wait for the 15-minute to tell me it's selling. And the 15-minute did pop a sell in earlier. That you gotta pay attention to the time too, y'all. Look, that was way earlier at market close. Look at this shit. Look, that sell that it's talking about. Open. That sell that it gave was way earlier at the end of New York session. You see how I got my chart down here and tells me the sessions. I already knew that, but I just want to show y'all. So now we in a new session. So, you know, my Forex knowledge, my experiences will say, hey, hold your horses. It probably is selling. You feel me? But wait a little while. You feel me? I got other indicators I could use too. You feel me? Here's another main one that we be using at PPP. And so I take my PPP down to the 1-minute time frame though, right? And it tells me like, yo, if it pops up in this bear reversal song, if it go to 12.620, look to sell, it ain't there yet. So it might still pop in that, it might could shoot higher and go in this zone and sell. If it get up here, really look to sell. So I'm holding my horses right now. I'm not hopping in the sell just yet. And you know, I got other indicators, all kind of shit, but that's just the main ones I use though. You feel me? Let me see what my institutional indicators telling me. See, institutionally telling me it still might want to buy up a little bit. And so just like I said, my trading experience tells me now, like, yo, yeah, you're looking at a sell, but you don't want to sell right now because you want to get a good entry point. Because I could try to sell right now, right? And this shit could just bounce all the way back up on me and I'm down thousands of pips. And yeah, I might hit my take profit eventually, but shit, I was in drawdown for a while and I could have got a better entry point. You feel me? So for now, at this point in time, I'll just wait. You feel me? But what am I looking for on NAS? I'm looking for a sell. You feel me? And I'm gonna go look at the other pairs that people asked about or whatever, and then we'll come back to NAS, US30, and SPX. Man, give them a little bit of time to cook in the oven and see what they really doing. You feel me? So comment in chat whatever pairs you want me to look at. I seen somebody said EU and GU in chat. I'm about to run those. The EU and the GU, and we could turn up on that shit. All right, let me see. Somebody on YouTube, Benzo, said GU and EU. Those are support zones. I don't know what you're saying. Those support zones are probably so let's see. EU and GU. I'm gonna go to EU first because I got way more success with EU. Euro USD. All right. So we got a sell on Euro USD. It's like a recent sell. See, it's gonna tell you everything, right? It got the time down here and when it's talking about the stuff happening. It gave us a sell like around 17:30, and then it's like 2 hours ago. It told us it was selling on EU. Kind of like in the average price range a little bit. You feel me? It's saying it's selling, but that could move a lot. Let's go up to the 4 hour and see what it's telling us. So the 4 hour gave us a buy around here, and it bought up, but actually sold out. It's actually still where it was at in the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, it looked like it's buying EU. Yeah, hold up. Let me see. I'm trying to get all my patterns, my harmonic scanner on here, all that. So on the 4 hour, we could have a buy still. On the 2 hour, see, like around this time too, it's not really like Euro session, it's Asian session too, right? So these pairs are kind of like moving sideways or consolidating. If we dig up in here, right? You got a little boost right here, but it's kind of like it's not really busting up or busting down. So you could pick a direction, but for me, for right now, I don't really see too much I want to do with this pair. Like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it to buy, I guess, because the indicator told me to buy. But I'm like, it could break down in consolidation some more. So I want to see if it's gonna buy. Really, you feel me? Let's go with that 4 hour. Yeah, that 4 hour telling us it want to buy some more. So I'm looking like shit. I'm gonna look for it to buy. Maybe it'll drop down lower, but you gotta just trade what you see as well on this one. And just like right now, like I say, it's like ranging. We got like a lot of consolidation, like so I can't really make a good decision at this point. Like, oh, what is it doing? Like, I don't know. You feel me? But sometimes you take the indicators off and just look at it regular and see what the hell that shit has been doing. So it went on a hell of a fucking downtrend and it looked like it's trying to bounce up, right? So sometimes if I don't know what it's doing, I'll just identify some support areas and shit and then run off of that. So I see like a support area up in here. So if it breaks this support area, that's when I'll start looking to sell that shit probably. It starts breaking this trend line, this line right here so much, I'll probably look to take it down. Right now I'm staying above the trend line, so I might want to keep bouncing up. But this like, yeah, probably very close to where price is right now, actually. You know, price is almost there, but a little bit lower, you feel me? You can even put it here if you really want to, right? If it gets too much lower than here, that shit might, it might want to just get up out of there. And sometimes it's a little box. Like, sometimes you gotta wait to see what price comes into here. How many pips is this? Space is that? Okay, that's only like a 20 pip range. So yeah, it gets inside those two lines right there, in that 20 pip range, I might look to sell it. Right now it's flirting with those lines, so I might look to take it higher because it said it was buying on the bigger time frame. It said it was looking for a buy. And it caught the buy here, so the buy never really got off like that yet. You feel me? Like it caught the buy and then dropped. So the buy is kind of still active. It never really got no pips off that buy. So I'm gonna lean towards that it'll still probably be buying up. Can never go wrong with some good old support and resistance lines. That's what Gabe said. Gizmo, yep. Exactly. So you feel me? So somebody said look at GU too. Then we can look at those indices and see if they cooking. You feel me? And like I said, I'm just gonna be hopping on here like a lot. so I can just get my little YouTube subscribers up, and so people can learn. What did I do with my lighter? Trees got me so medicated, I lost the lighter. And I just remember like this shit helped me a lot. Going live on YouTube where I could ask people questions and figure shit out. Shit helped me out tremendously with my trading. And you know, what I did learn is if you take signals, like if you're a signal taker trader, take every signal in a demo and you know act like it's real, and that'll teach you how to trade real good. Then maybe just on your live account only trade like a few different pairs. Like on your live, you might only trade like one indice and one Bitcoin. You might only trade SPX or NAS and a crypto, or you might trade, you know, like when you learning out, you don't want to trade a lot of shit on your real money because you don't know what the fuck you're getting into. But you probably want to demo trade. Some people will tell you like, man, fuck demo trading, man. Just hop in the fucking market. You're gonna get your feet wet. Yeah. Also with that, hey, I'm on Zoom call right now. I'm gonna call you back, all right? Also with that or whatever, you'll lose your fucking money. So practicing demo trading or what they call it back testing is really good. So you know what I'm saying? That's how you want to be. Back test. I know an Asian trader. This dude will just back test pairs for months and months and months, and he'll take like 1 or 2 trades a day. If he lose 20 pips, he's out, and his lot size will be big. So everybody got different trading style. So GU. Now GU off the top of my head on the 4-hour just looks bullish to me. You know what I'm saying? We on GU round, right? Looks hella bullish. Just without the chart, like how I got this little cup, like it just looked like it want to just shoot up or whatever. You feel me? And on the 4-hour time frame, you see we on the 4-hour time frame, we got that little buy signal. If you're not a money gang and you don't got these indicators, I feel sorry for you. Tough luck, baby. You gotta learn the hard way. Or you can just join money gang and you get to get the cheat codes, you get the indicators, you can hang with the cool kids, you can hang with us. But you know, on the 15-minute, we got that same consolidation I was talking about that was going on with EU. Why? EU, GU is kind of the same. They're running on the same time frames. We got 2 Euro pairs, like GU's is in Europe and EU is obviously in Europe, right? So they kind of like sleep or something right now. You feel me? They market ain't open right now. European Open is in like 2-3 hours. Like, you feel me? It's about to be 8 o'clock. So 3 hours, you got like Euro, German Open, and one after that, you got London Open. So they still in the bed right now. It's late at night over there probably, and that's why they market is consolidated and they moving. But pretty soon it's gonna start moving, and I will see then. Right now I couldn't say on a 15-minute time frame, but let's go to at least like the hour time frame. Like it's kind of consolidated on the hour too. Shit, let's hit the 2-hour. Selling on the 2-hour, but on the 4-hour, look like you want to buy. So you kind of just got to see what's up. And again, here you can also just make some trend lines and shit. You feel me? Got your support, bottom support right here. And how many pips is that? We got our ruler so we can see how many pips this is. That's 160 pips, so that's a lot. That's way too big to be like trying to trade that shit. So let's pick a better support area, like right under here. Let's see, I mean, like, all right, so that's like 50 pips right there for that support. So breaking this support line, you got to see, you know, when it comes back to this first support line here, that's when I might look to do something, whether I want to sell it. How do I get this off my thing? Like, come on. There you go. Yeah, I just have to see what happens when the time comes. I'm trying to get this thing off my mouse. There you go. As it comes back closer to the support line, I will look to see if I want to buy or sell. Right now, it's still in consolidation up in here on the 4 hours, so you don't really know yet. If it come back down to the support, I'll look at the indicators depending on how the candles are looking to see if it's going to sell and break past. On the 15-minute, we got a Gartley down here, bearish pattern up. It's kind of like in the average price, perfectly between the low and the high almost, so it's hard to say. You got to just give it a minute and see what it does. Let's see what else we got up in here. All right, well, let's just go over SPX and US30. So SPX, I pull up as US500. got a good sell signal that was way earlier, like when the session closed or whatever. This is some old support line from a long time ago that I still got up there. Let's see when it was last at that price. It was last at that price, like June 13th. Okay. And it sold out of that shit. As you can see, I've been charting. You feel me? Like the market was way higher, and that's the beauty of trading. You when you chart up, your stuff just stay there. But it's a bear market now. I was charting all this shit up on the bull market. Now the market's already repeating itself, so it has still got all my charts. But I'm looking for it to sell. Let's go to the 4 hour. I'm looking for it. It might push up some more. Like it pushing up more. I'm not really tripping about it pushing up more. Like it's better for me to wait and let it push up. And then I'm gonna get a better entry. Now here's how we get to the money for real, y'all. Whoever's on this call, y'all about to see how we really get to this bread. What we do to get this bread. All right, so I'm looking for this 4 hour shit to let me know what's good, right? I don't want to fucking stare at the screen all day. I got shit to do. I got a life to live, man. I see people FaceTime me and shit. It's pretty girls calling me, man. I want to go hang out with them. But I still got to make money, though, because I got to live, right? So that's why I got technology. So boom, I got my open and close indicator. I'm on the 4 hour. I'm going to hit this little dot. I'm going to add an alert. Look, it's going to send me an email and notify on app and show a pop-up. Y'all see all that shit? SPX. 4 hours. I'm going to call that one, right? Now, you only got these indicators if you're in Money Game VIP, but hey, that's why you should be in VIP. But y'all see, everybody in VIP got to set that alert. Now, when I get that next, when it gets that next, see what happened the last time it told us to buy. How many fucking pips is that? Last time I told us to buy at 38.68, right? And price is at 39.484. So it then went up like over 200 points since it gave us the last signal to buy. So I'm gonna wait for it, and now it already bought up. Now I got my alert in. What am I gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna wait for that motherfucker to tell me it's time to sell. When it's time to sell, though, when the alert hit me on the 4 hour, I don't just sell right now because the time frame is so big. It could be a lot of disparity. Once I get that sell signal on the 4 hour, I come back down to my 15 minute, and I wait till my 15 minute tell me to sell too. And then once I get this 4 hour alert that it's selling, and the 15 minutes telling me it's selling, then I'm making money. And if I can, like here's the time before it gave us a sell, and it went all the way down here. If I can, I'm gonna try to find an entry and hold it till it drop all the way down to its lowest low. But hey, all profit is good profit. Sometimes you take profit, you can try to find another entry or whatever. Look how many entries you could have got. It gave us a buy signal here, and it did buy up, but then it came back down. So you still could have got a better entry. You know what I'm saying? If you think it was still bullish, look, and it bought all the way back up. So that's why it's important that once you get that bigger time frame, you go back and confirm it on the smaller time frame. You feel me? Otherwise, you could be in major drawdown and holding your trade for a long time. And I know for a lot of you guys that are funded traders and shit, you can't hold trades overnight and all that kind of shit. So your entries is everything. And that's the great thing about being a funded trader. You don't have to have a lot of money, but you can trade with a $100,000 account. You can trade with a $500,000 account when you got really $300 and you can be making big money. So I know a lot of y'all are funded traders. We really getting that bad. Let's see. Jazz says JG. Okay, we're gonna do JG. Gabe says, hey, if you ain't in Money Game, then you are missing out on money. Join through me, and I can get y'all 50 off. Yep. Well, hey, holla at Gabe, man. You feel me? All right, so JG. I do like to trade JG, though. I like JG. And we'll come back and look at US30 after I look at JG, and that is giving the time for the indices to cook up. Because, you know, we got to let them cook around this time. They be cooking. But my analysis for indices right now is I'm looking to enter a sell. But if that shit don't start selling, and why am I looking for it to sell? Let me tell you what happened. Here's another thing that you guys got to do. I'm always looking at the news or whatever. But let's say if you're not a person like me, you might have to do a little bit of this. You might have to go to Bloomberg. You might have to just go. You don't have to read all the articles. What you do is you just scan the titles and see what they saying. Oh, you heard Biden got COVID. Okay, y'all heard about that, right? Musk scrutinizing Tesla. So is this a good article or a bad article that Musk is scrutinizing Tesla? Is that good or bad? That sounds kind of bad. Biden got COVID. Does that sound good or bad? That sounds kind of bad, right? U.S. says Russia oil cap needed and EU sanctions not yet priced. What does that sound? That sounds kind of bad too, don't it? COVID hit LA on track to reinstate indoor mat. That all sounds bad as fuck. So what does that make me think about the market? That the market might sell. I got bad news bears over here. You feel me? You just weigh it with a grain of salt. Don't believe everything in here, but it just give you a sentiment like. So they want to sell the market buying. Then you gonna go over here. You look, you can go over here to Yahoo Finance too. You just want to scan the articles and see like what are they talking about, like especially when you're dealing with indices. Snap shares fall 20% after another disastrous quarter. What do you guys think that's going? Oh, I got a gift. All right, I'm not gonna pay for that though. What do you guys think is gonna happen? This is the big news on here. Snap is Snapchat. Snapchat shares fall 20% after another disastrous quarter. What the fuck does you think that means? That doesn't look good. That's some bearish bad news bears. The bad news bears, right, guys? You feel me? Like shit. That's another indicator that the market might sell. And when we go back and look, we go back and just show y'all what's going on. Let's go to US30, even though we'll go back to SPX before we get to US30. Like, why is bad news bears? Off our 4 hour. Bad news bears, y'all. Look, we got the good news or whatever. It made some buys happen. The buys already didn't happen now. Look at all these pips right here. That's a lot of fucking pips it took up already. How much more is gonna keep buying? We looking for that sell signal to kick in that we already set an alert for. They already got the bad news bears coming on the news, right? You feel me? AT&T stock is falling, but its dividend yield is getting even bigger. That sounds kind of bad. The stock is falling, right? AT&T falls most in 20 years after overdue bills hit cash flow. You got some look, and if you want to keep going, you can go to Wall Street Journal and or MSNBC or some shit too. You can go to those sites, but you see what's happening right here, right? Oh yeah, look at these numbers too on the side. Y'all see a lot of red numbers and shit. That's currencies though. Snap is actually up right now though, but I feel like Gabe says I feel like the bad news won't hit the markets until New York session. No, I don't know. I could be wrong. Yep, because again, people in New York where Wall Street is in fucking bed right now. It's 11 o'clock in New York. They getting ready to wake their ass up early in the morning and shit to get to work. The news, you know what I'm saying? The news runs 24 hours, but they program the news. It seems like that, it's gonna hit the New York session. It's like entertainment. It's gonna hit in the morning news. Like the morning coffee. I gotta look at Bitcoin too because I'm playing Bitcoin. Somebody said JG look like it's selling right now. Let me see how many pips this is. It almost look like a good sell right now. What's the last thing I wrote on JG? Oh, okay. Whenever that was, I wrote an analysis on JG. Looks like it got up there. Cool, I was right. That's a lot of pips right there on the 4 hour. That's 130 pips on the 4 hour. Okay, so the 4 hour told us to sell it. So the 4 hour told us we could probably look at sell JG maybe, right? 15 minutes. 15 minutes in the consolidation right now. But we got a bearish butterfly up. Yeah, you want to look to sell JG probably. But you got to be careful because it's ranging in here right now. Look. It's in this like 150 pip range. And it probably want to come back down here. Maybe. It's my guess. Probably want to get back down to in this area. You want to wiggle in here. But right now it's in this range. So right now it's kind of at a support where it could buy back up. It might want to shoot right back up off of this low. Because we look at a 15 minute, that's probably like a damn near a low. Yep, see, it's at the low. So when shit is low, it might want to buy. So if I would probably try to buy JG to see if it want to go back up, and then I would have a tight stop loss on JG. My stop loss on JG is like right here. Look, yeah, I would have like if I was gonna try to buy JG right now. My stop loss is here. 164.3. Oops. $164.3 is my stop. Why? Stop loss 164.3. Why? Because that's right under the low. It just gives it a little bit of wiggle room in case it break it to a new low, but not too much. I ain't trying to lose money. And that's about like 45, 50 pips right here. And then my take profits is right here on JG. It's already at 164.8 right now. Well, shit. I'm going to go for 10 pips on 164.9. Damn it. Let me secure 10 pips. It might want to play around me. I'm going to secure that 10. So this is like 15 pips because it's at 0.7, but I just, estimate. So that's like about 10, 15 pips. Then I'm going to go to 165. See if I can get 20 pips. Then I might try to push it. Look. It's a struggle trying to get to 165.2 on those wicks, right? I might have to take profit again right here. That's like over 30 pips. 1, 2, 3, right? I'm over at 30 pips profit right there. It starts to tap out after that. You might go to 165.2. You might get here on JG. You feel me? And then if it keep pushing, right? If it keep on pushing, look, it could go all the way up here. So after 165.2, I'll go for the 165.41. Get another one around 165.6. And then I'll tap out around here, around 164.8. Like, if it push higher than that, hey, get me. But I will look to buy JG right now. And let me turn the indicators back on, though, too. Yeah, I got all kind of harmonic signals and shit telling me it's time to buy that shit. You feel me? I got harmonic patterns and all that type of deep shit. Cool. Look, I got a buy signal on my open and close and a bearish butterfly up. It kind of already went up. I got bullish divergence. I got a lot of shit that want to push JG up. So let me even put this. Oh, let me send this JG trade out. I'm gonna say risky because this shit is still risky though. But GPB, JPY, buy, risky. Stop loss is 164.3. Take profits 164.9, 165, 165.1, 165.2. Well, I got 165.4, 165.6, 165.8. Remember, it is a risky trade. I showed y'all that it might want to sell back down, but run it on your demo account. See what it does for you. I'm about to put that shit in the group chat and all that type of shit. Put this even in my Telegram or whatever. Run it on demo if you like. I don't know. Run it on demo. I'm gonna actually probably like really take this trade though. It's on some bullshit. Like, I don't care. Small lots, and this is JG for y'all right here. Yep, came up. So I'm about to put the JG trade in my phone. So I'm about to actually like use that fucking trade. And then we'll look at US30. And if y'all got any more pairs, you know, we can get to them after that. Let's see, JG. So my stop is 164.3. My first take profit is 164.9, which is about like 15 pips away. Definitely more than 10 pips. Always, if I'm scalping, I always go for 10 pips. 10 pips, hey, fuck it. 10, 20 pips, sometimes that's all it'll give you before a reject. You know, you got to put your stop loss in profit. Learn how to do that shit sometime. So, like, say if you were doing an entry for each one of these, right? Maybe demo it out if you really don't know what you're doing. But when it hit take profit one, you probably want to make your trade a risk-free trade by putting your stop loss and profit around your entry. And at that point, you can't lose no more. It'll keep ranging up. You feel me? And you don't have a chance of it hitting a stop loss or going into negative no more. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? That's how the big boys do it. Some people are swing traders and they just be like, man, it's going to hit my other targets or whatever. And they don't give a fuck. But if you real new and you stingy on your money, be stingy on your money. That's how I would be. That's how I rock. I really trade indices. I don't trade Forex pairs that much. So I ain't got to worry about that shit. But, you know, JG trade look like it's something I'll get into. CAD, I'm seeing a sell. Says Jazz. Yep, look like a sell to me, Jazz. It's already up here at the high on the 15-minute. Oh, yeah, the indicator telling us to sell. You feel me? Look like a solid sell on OddCAD. And look, the last time I was up there, it sold down. Yeah, OddCAD look like it can be selling right now. You can have a tight stop loss on OddCAD. Let me see. How many pips is it? Oh, it's right here now. It's the current price. Oh, yeah. You could have like a, you can get our shit like, a cool little 40, 30, 40 pip stop loss. Or you can make a stop loss here at above the high. Let me put that in right here. Fuck, it's not working right too. So yeah, this would be my stop loss, right? Stop loss 0.894. Right, boom. And then shit, I'm trying to get 10 pips out that bitch. So it's at 890. So I can go to like 888 probably. I'll probably try to take it to 888 or 889. Yeah, so you do that one. Oddcast Seal. She giving y'all Jazz giving y'all some trades for the people that in the money game that need some trades that look good. My stop is 0.894. My take profit is 889, I guess. You can scalp that one 889. Yeah, 889 and 888. Then probably 088. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like that. 00887 and 0886. And that's a decent little trade. And let's see if it does have like potential to drop any lower. It's a big ass support zone. I want to pick it up right here. But it does actually have potential to drop lower to like 882. So after 886, I give them like I'll give it the 0884. Let's see if it really got potential to drop more than that. That shit could drop. Then I'll just reevaluate after that. So here's my take profits is 0889, 0889. Here's my take profit right there. Oh, 0888. Oh, 0887. 0886. And then I'll try again at 0884 if it take me there. If it does go to the final take profit, that is about 60 pips, 60 plus pips. And you're risking like 30 pips. So that's a good risk to reward. And let me type that out for y'all. I'm sending it out to y'all in the chat. Thank Jazz for blessing y'all with some trades. $45. 45 like Jordan. So we got the iCast sale. I'm gonna send this in my little personal Telegram too, so you can see how it checks out. Put risky on it for y'all too. Don't think it's like a for sure. Like I'm more for sure about like if it's an industry trade, I'm on those. But Forex pairs, you gotta really use risk management. You can't just be thinking it's gonna work out. Anything can happen. I mean, anything can happen with indices too, but Forex pairs definitely use risk management. Don't be thinking it's gonna come back. It's gonna you might be fucked, player. Gotta use your stop loss. Gotta use proper risk management, man. Let's see what chat talking about. Your open and close indicator looks different, Kenneth. Probably delete that shit, right? Probably delete the one you got, and I'm gonna drop them in the chat, and just delete all the ones you got, and then just save these. Maybe you got one of the old ones or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like unfavorite that shit, or delete it off your thing. And I'm gonna drop them in the chat right now for you. These are the same ones I'm using right now. Yeah, bet. I just dropped that shit in the chat. I'm using those. Are you gonna keep this on YouTube or will it disappear on live when it's done? I'm gonna keep these on YouTube, man, so you can share it to your friends and shit. Make sure y'all check out my music too. What? I rap about this trading shit, rap about real life, all that. Now we gotta go back and look at these indices, and we always gotta look at Bitcoin and Crowcoin. I got a couple little songs here. Look. So you can buy my music. I got one for Crow. I gotta put it up here too. MetaTrader, Bitcoin, and I got a song about Crow, Crypto.com coin too. I'm gonna put that up here for sale too. And you buy one of these songs, you can get in the VIP with me. You feel me? But I really fuck with this trading shit, man. It can really change your life, and everybody about to be trading because everybody gonna be on the metaverse soon. So everybody's gonna have to have some accountability with crypto and know what the fuck is going on. So whoever's in it now, y'all already ahead of the curve. Think about it. Bitcoin then went from $16,000 before to $500 before. So think about everybody that started got that shit around $500. You know what I'm saying? Like we just witnessed some more shit. Like Bitcoin is crashing again now. eventually Bitcoin gonna be 100,000. Eventually Bitcoin will probably be 500,000, but it'll be 100,000. I can almost bet you for sure. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, so people getting in at 20, or if it fall to 15 or 10, getting in, or getting at 25, or even I feel like 30 is a good price of Bitcoin. People getting in there, you're gonna be good in the long term. And you gotta just know, and they about to try to tank this shit. They about to try to, you know what I'm saying, make it go down. They about to try to sell it. Well, fuck. Let me sell that shit. Let me take profit. You know what I'm saying? I buy it for the low and I sell it for the high. You feel me? But let's look at these indices and shit. Hold up. Put this iCat trade in my phone. I'm about to run it on a small lot too. Like, I'm not gonna send y'all a trade that I wouldn't take. Certain shit that we looked at was like, I really, like, I'm not trading those right now, but the little trades I'm sending, like, I'll actually take them. You know what I'm saying? If it was some other shit, I'll demo trade, but I really don't like, I don't really got a demo trade like that no more, because I could just, if I got an idea, I could just try it out on TradingView and it'll tell me if my idea was right or not. But for you new traders that you ain't been doing this for more than a year, you ain't really got no bags off of this shit yet, you should be demo trading. You should be like, playing this shit like a video game, like, moving your stop loss in a profit. That's one of the key things, moving your stop loss in a profit. You feel me? When the trade, hits that TP1 or whatever, and seeing if it's gonna keep going up, that's really real on your game. So you got to make it a habit. You feel me? And uh, I might start off with some bigger lot sizes with some 0.10, selling NAS or some shit, right? And then NAS might hit my first two take profits or whatever, and I had like a 0.10 lot size. So then sometimes what I'll do is I have my stop loss in profit, but what I'll do is I'll do what they call taking partials. I'll see a number on the screen like, that's a lot of money. That's 500. That's 400. That's 300. I want to let that go. I'll be like, nah. So I'll just be like, man, I'm about to get like, I'm about to just take like 20. If it's for 400 right there, I'm about to take like, 380 of that. Instead of, I got a 0.10 open, I'm gonna close 0.9 and put that in my profit or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Closing partials is always good to build your account up. You feel what I'm saying? Like fast, you would do it as you scout. You feel me? And now they got these brokers like Henko Trade and KOT where you could do many lots of indices. KOT kind of taxing on the mini lots, I ain't gonna lie, but Henko Trade is finesse with the mini. But either one of them, you can run an account up on any one of them. You can have like $100 in that bitch, $200 in that bitch. You can run your account up off of that with the mini lots of indices. So there's really no excuse. You used to have money to hop in the indices on your live account when I first got into this shit, but now they got these other brokers and shit that's cool. Like you could really hop, you could have $100 account and run US30 NAS on the minis and all that shit. You feel me? On the Henko or the KOT. I recommend those brokers. I think Osprey got the mini lot shit too though, but that shit cool, man. You feel me? Like shit, indices is where the money at, man. Like in my mind, it's the most predictable. You feel me? The news is telling you what's up. You just can't be a fool and do what the fools do. You feel me? You gotta wait. So we on US30. US30 said sell. When was that though? Like when was this though? You feel me? Like it gave us a sell signal, but when was that, right? That was at 1700 and now it's 20. So that's like 3 hours ago. So it's like, did it sell a lot? Nah, so it still might be active, but we could get some bounces up in a little bit. You feel me? We ain't in prime time, but it might bounce up a little bit. Let's look at the 5 minute. We might be good to sell it though. You feel me? All right, cool. Let's look at that PPP, man. That PPP lets us know, like, is it in the range to sell? These are all stuff you want to ask yourself. Put it on the 1 minute before you think about getting in the sell. All right, it's definitely not in the bullish range, so it's getting closer to the bearish range. It ain't there quite yet right now on US30 according to the PPP. You know what I'm saying? But it's not in the bullish range, so shit. The closer it gets up to here, we definitely want to look to sell if the indicators is telling us. But the indicators is telling us to go ahead and sell now. You feel me? Like it's going to tell us it could be good for the sale. So here's some other things you got to do that the indicators ain't gonna tell you. You feel me? You got to look at the high and the low on your MetaTrader screen. Like so, if you pull up your phone right now and you go look at US30, whoever's on live with me, the high is like 39027, and the low is like 31951. So the high is 39. It's like 30 points away, right? So it is close to the high, and the low is 31951. Yeah, it's a real tight space right there. Let's go to our 3-minute. Yeah, here's when we go to the 1-minute time frame. It's kind of like it's playing in between here since it's been open. And look, this is where it opened at. This is where the market opened up at for the new session. See how you have Sydney and Tokyo? I was talking earlier, like Sydney started and Tokyo started. You know, it's like a little thing, like so. Since the market opened up here, it's kind of been consolidating. Now it's more towards the highs of the consolidation. So it's just like you want to see which way it's gonna break out. All right. Obviously, we just did our little research and it told us what? Hey, all that shit look like it want to sell. You feel what I'm saying? Snapchat was bad and everything. So we're looking for it to sell. You can sell now if you want to, but you risk that it might it look like it might want to push up a little bit just off the nature of shit. You feel me? You know. But I'm gonna look for the sale though. You feel me? Like shit. Did it give me the sale yet already? Earlier. I'm like, oh, all right. And now I think it gave me some consolidation signals. You feel me? Like, look how I say buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Like it ain't really like which one does it want to do? You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for a breakout to the upside or the downside. And then my institutional, for the people who buy some merch, you get the institutional. Tell me like institutional, they pushing that shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you feel me? I don't know if I want to sell it right now. I'm definitely looking to sell it soon. I want to make some money, but I gotta wait it out a little bit. You know, it might want to push out a little bit. And if I see this shit breaking down for a sale, I'm gonna hop in that bitch. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But right now, I don't know. I'm not really trying to sell it like that right now yet. You feel me? I'm looking to sell it though. I could hop in and sell right now. And if I did sell right now, let me tell you where this shit could go. Just on some fucking fluke shit, that shit could push not that far high up. High is 32.0. I'm tapping out at if it try to push me up above this. If I want to sell right now, I'm looking to sell. So I'm not entering right now on my phone, but I'm definitely looking to sell soon. And then yeah, I'm looking for that shit to eat up all the way down here. And honestly though, this sale could take us back all the way down here when this sale hit. You feel me? I'm talking about it could take us all the way back down here. Like this shit, they talking recession and in basis points and earnings reports. Look, that shit could take us all the way back down here. And look, I ain't done yet. You like he tripping? Nah, that when was it last year? July 14th? Hell nah, it could go lower than that. Yep. See, look, just what. Yeah. It could take us all the way back down here. Look, it's just been building up fucking liquidity to tank the market. If you ask me, you feel me? This is my opinion. Look at that shit right there on the 15. On the 15, you could take us back down here to 29.7. They got all this negative news. Shit, it's all about your entry. I'm not no market predictor. I don't know if this shit happened, but you feel me? They keep saying recession. If it's a real recession, right? At some point, it's gonna drop. Yeah, that's cool. I wouldn't want to be greedy, but I don't think the economy want to fall too much lower than that. I don't want to watch it all like that, but yeah, I'm looking to sell all up in here and shit. If I got to that take profit, this is take profit too, though. But you feel me? If I got down here, that's stupid money. It's probably gonna hit you right there. Bam. These are all take profits. Crucial areas. You can just see them on the chart like, oh yeah, just take your profit up. Get your profit, player. It's like, looks like you want to sell to me. When? God, I'm waiting, but you could actually get in a sale right now. And, you know, you probably wouldn't do too bad. But I'm waiting for a good entry point. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a good entry. Sometimes I just get in. I don't have the best entry. My shit works out. But, you know, hey, if I can, I want to wait for a better entry just in case the market want to push up a little bit more. And like how Maryland was talking about in the group chat, like, yeah, in London. In London or closer to London, that's when I might find me a good entry point. And this shit'll really be brewing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could get it cracking and get my sell off. You feel me? Because just like I think Gabe said earlier, the news ain't out yet all over the other world. You feel me? So everybody don't know about this news. Everybody don't check all the papers and everything like that. So could push up a little bit more, hit stop losses, do whatever. But if you ask me, look like US30 want to come down. You feel me? So I'll just send this in the chat. I'm gonna say look for a good entry to take US30 down tonight. The US30. So, you know, if I do get in US30, or I know y'all hawking US30 in the group chat or whatever, you know, we'll get in that shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And again, the beauty of the fucking KOT mini account shit and all that type of shit, you don't even gotta have big bread. You can run a little mini lot on that shit. You got like $200-$300, just run the 0.1 of the mini. And you can feel how it feels to ride US30. You can feel how it feels to trade that shit. And I recommend having different accounts. If you got more bread, have you one broker, another broker, you know, split your shit up. You feel me? But yeah, man, let's look at Bitcoin. If y'all got anything else, call it out in chat. After that, I'm probably gonna be out. I'll take a look back at Nas and see if that shit cooked up yet, if that shit ready to go or something. But you know, whatever your questions or whatever y'all got, you know, let's get it. Damn, wish I could have got in there when they first caught that shit. I probably did get a piece of that, but I probably took profit already. Oh yeah, I did sell up in here somewhere. Yeah, I did get in this sale. Oh yeah, I called a non-sale for y'all. Hell yeah, I did call a non-sale when this shit happened or whatever. That's how I sent y'all the signal. How the fuck y'all think I got the fucking signal, right? Shit, the fucking indicator told me. Shit, it ain't fucking math. It's not rocket science. You feel me? And just I didn't hold the trade. Let me see. Am I still holding that shit though? Hold it. I took profit a lot. Let me see if I'm still holding that shit. Oh yeah, I'm still holding that motherfucker. It's almost about to hit my next take profit. My next take profit is 12,500, and so my entry point was 12,600. Yeah, I entered here. Yeah, I got an entry at 12,600. I got an entry at 12,530. Yeah. I caught the trade around 12,600. And so if you still holding the trade, it hit take profit. It take profit 1 and 2. Take profit 1 was 12,575. So I caught the trade at 12,600, right? I told y'all to sell Nas at 12,600 earlier today when this shit happened. When I saw this shit come up on my phone, 12,600, right? And the first take profit was 12,575. It hit that shit. That was 250 pips plus. Maybe depending on if you might have a better entry. Then it hit 12,550. Boom. That's 500 pips right there. Now I'm in profit trying to hit that 12,500. And that's gonna be like 1,000 pip move. You feel me? Because I called it at 12.6 somewhere along when I seen this shit right here. I sent it to y'all 12.6. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you feel me? We get money now. Whoever's still holding NAS, is anybody still holding that shit? I'm still actually fucking holding that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm holding. I got a little entry,
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
holding one too.
like
Yeah.
mid 5.
So on this trade right here, you if you might want to put your stop loss in profit or whatever around entry, or because we could get a bounce up. But let's look at our 4 hour. Oh yeah, that 4 hour sell ain't kicked in. It's probably it's a later hour. So you know what I'm saying. We might already be selling. It may not bounce up on us. It might ride down from there. You feel me? We did already get the 2 hour signal. I'm gonna start programming this 2 hour indicator too. But it already hit me with the sell. So you feel me? I look at the accuracy of the 2 hour one. Like it tells you to sell here. You got an entry point, y'all. Think about this in money wise. You got an entry. You held that shit for a while. Let's say you held it to here. You got paid. Told you to buy. The buy went up for a while. Told you to sell. That shit was kind of like a little bust right here. It kind of fucked you right up in here though. If you notice, sell, it didn't really sell, but it did, barely. You feel me? Buy, you feel me? Use one of these bigger indicators, then you come back down and find an entry on the 15. And you can find a sniper entry like on the 5 or some shit, but you know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna get paid like that. Just like they keep saying the market is bearish, so buy low, sell high. Even when lows start coming, when they start saying this recession shit, people gonna want to buy lows. They ain't gonna, you feel me? So we gotta just run with how the news, whatever the news is dictating to us, kind of sort of, and then look at the charts. You feel me? At least that's how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. The 4 hour indicator is smacking, y'all. Like shit, that shit smacking. So just like shit, less is more. You don't gotta. And look, we all a team in the same fucking group chat and shit. When that fucking indicator smacking on US30 NAS SPX or whatever pair, we all cause everybody know. You feel me? Bitcoin got to sell on the 4 hour, y'all. It's probably gonna come down a little bit. They don't have to though. Got to sell on that 2 hour. It already came down. Consolidating on whatever time frame this is. But yeah, man, it's been real, y'all. Let me see if we got any more last questions. Yeah, we don't got no more questions, so it's been real, y'all. I'll check in with y'all later, and I'll be in the group chat and shit. We got some trades popping, and yeah, YouTube, fuck with us some more. We'll be back, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. You feel me? We on Telegram with it. You feel me? And the links is probably up in the video thing. So peace out, y'all.